First opened in 2006. We're at beautiful Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Washington Nationals and the St. Louis Cardinals.
And now, your 2000
Major League Baseball on the show.
St. Louis
next.
Cardinals.
Adam Wainwright gets the start for St. Louis in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Into the box, Trey Turner. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Washington, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
First pitch on its way. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty V, talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Dero. Start this homestand out. They won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really, really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this team take BP, staying within themselves, not trying to do too much. A lot of smiles coming out of this team.
And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. Now a curveball misses inside.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Hit back toward the mound. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2. And he's able to find the knockout there.
Keyboom digs in now as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. Turner gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss on a pitch off the inside edge. It's 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Juan Soto to the plate now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. And they're runners at the corners now. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike one.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And the run will score as the Nats are off to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, Giro. What you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. Ball one to start the at-bat. Hard ground ball to third. Gloved by Arenado. There's one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Patrick Corbin, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
All the way back from Tommy John surgery. This guy's a really good pitcher. There are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have him in their rotation. Not an overpowering fastball, but a good one. 89 to 93 miles an hour slider, without a doubt his best off-speed pitch. And if he's throwing strikes with that slider, look out. He can shut any team down.
Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they dropped the first 3 games of this road trip, but you got to find a way to shower it off. I always said that when I left the field after I took that shower after the game, it's got to go down the drain. That game has got to go away. They find themselves in a new series right now with a chance to redeem themselves.
Swing and a little tapper. Here comes another 0-2. Down the third baseline. And he'll reach to start the inning as this ball gets through him, a base hit.
Hey, that's what the threat of getting a bunt down and the threat of speed does. It brings the third baseman in right there in too far to be able to react in time to that bullet down the line.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Well, this game is still getting underway, so maybe he wasn't quite awake yet over there at first. Hate to have a guy picked off, but I guess it's better in the first than in the ninth.
At the plate, Lou Brock. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Batting third.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's coming off a nice game. 3 hits, 3 RBIs, clutching up. He's the guy they want up at the plate right now when the game's on the line.
And here he is, right on cue. High in the air out to center field. Schwarber finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They're down 1-0. Now it'll be Josh Bell. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200. So he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. First pitch of the AB now.
Counts 1-0.
Now the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader is right there, 1 down.
Batting seven.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. Now the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
2 strikes.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
So here's Starlin Castro as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Mark McGuire. And they could use a spark from him here.
The first baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals first baseman. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Roll, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Hit hard up the middle, but that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll get it into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker, baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Missed middle.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. To second now, but he's safe as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
The catcher.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
To the plate now, Yadier Molina. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So next to bat will be Tommy Edmund as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Much better hitter swinging right-handed for whatever it is. His entire career, he's hit much better against left-handed pitching than he has against right. This is definitely his more comfortable side.
He's set and the pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's the ball.
Fastball just inside. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lined into right, a base hit. He'll hold it second, and there are two aboard now.
Nice line drive to right field right there. Dan, does it concern you when you're missing middle, hard at the plate early in the game?
It does, D-Roll. This is the kind of guy that he can't get away with those kind of mistakes. He needs to work the corners up, down, in and out. And like that one right there, he has to stay out of the middle of the zone.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. Molina over at second. Edmund on at first with nobody out. And he lays off for ball one.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. Over to Bell for the double play.
Batting ninth.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled up very often. So that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Into the box, Adam Wainwright, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Here's the 1-0.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
The 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, that's a huge double play to settle everybody down right now. Giving up a few early runs. Let's see if he can get out of this inning and regroup.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Pitch is fouled away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Cardinals lead it 2-1. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that sends Patrick Corbin to the plate next.
Number 46.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Here now is Trey Turner. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Ball 1 taken just off the inside.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
1 out, nobody on. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Count 3-0.
Carter Kieboom waits on deck. A 3-0. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Stepping in once again is Carter Kieboom, singled in his last at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch.
1-0.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. Strike taken, the throw. Not out in time as he steals second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. One out and a runner on second base. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Here comes the 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Ripped on the ground to first. He's got it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now that the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Striding in is Vladimir Guerrero, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1. One and two now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Ready with the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Men on third with 2 down. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Bader is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Nationals leave 1. Our score remains 2-1. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
The shortstop, Ozzie.
First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Now the pitch. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 20, Lou Brock.
So one out and nobody aboard, and in steps the all-time Cardinal great Lou Brock. First pitch on the way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Brock swings a very capable bat against left-handed arms like this, even though he doesn't usually show a ton of power. He does put the bat on the ball, however, and of course his plus speed helps him pick up a lot of hits.
Yeah, and that's what I love about him. He knows his skill set, and he stays within himself and doesn't try and do too much. He understands what he's capable of, hits the ball on the ground, line drives, maybe a gapper for a triple, and puts the defense on their heels.
At the plate now is Michael Lee. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And digging in is the outfielder, Juan Soto.
Number 22, Juan Soto.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Fouled off.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Smith is there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
Now at the plate is Gary Carter. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's outside.
One and 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 19.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch...
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. They're down 2-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Mark McGuire.
Mark McGuire.
Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Now back, The third baseman.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. McGuire on at first, nobody out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Scooped up to second for one. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Into the box now, Yadier Molina, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside, 2-1.
Ball 2.
Two and 2 to the Cardinals catcher. The 2-2. Line hard into left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Redbirds down quietly. They lead it 2-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Inside ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So the next to bat will be Starlin Castro, struck out in his first at bat. As a look, now the pitch.
Ball, that's down.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
sinker gets the outside for a strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1 pitch. Pops this one up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The pitcher, number 46, Patrick Corbin.
Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Patrick Corbin, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming from Wainwright. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, the next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Yeah, now you've got a guy up there trying to give you an out by bunting. So the last thing you want to do is waste pitches and maybe put yourself in a situation where you could walk him.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Nationals. Squaring to bunt, but this is a foul ball. And he tries to bunt here with 2 strikes, but he's out.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Trey Turner is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
1 ball,
1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. And he popped him up. McGuire is over to take a look, and that's going to land foul. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Nationals leave 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in as the switch hitting second baseman, Tommy Edmund. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Edmund, a 5'10" switch hitter. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1.
Ball one.
And there's ball one.
1-0.
One ball and 2 strikes to count. Edmund stands at second with no outs. Hard hit ball to short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, a risky send right there, D-Roll. With no outs, you're going to send that runner from second on that ball hit.
Yeah, that's why they game plan, Dan. Bunch of meetings go into these series, whether it be hitting, pitching. Looks like the third base coach was on top of it. He was aggressive, and it paid off.
Stepping in now, Adam Wainwright, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
The 2-0 on the way. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie.
So next to bat for St. Louis, Ozzie Smith. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now the first pitch. As he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
The 1-1 home. Swing and a liner. And Vlad won't catch up. It's a base hit. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Lo, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in the hitters meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
So now to the plate, Lou Brock.
Ball one, no
And a
strike.
pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. The 1-1 home. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
The batter, the right fielder, Michael.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one.
Your
Joe
attention,
Ross
please.
takes the mound to try to
Now
get out of
pitching
this
for
mess.
Washington.
There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Joe Ross.
At the plate, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Hard hit ball to second. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they'll add 1 more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. And he is in there.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting dealer right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
In now, Mark McGuire, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0.
No, that's close.
Listen, I'm biased to the hitters. This is a situation where you've got to be aggressive. He's shaky right now. 2 men on, and now you got a 2-0 count. This is where you want to
That's ball
capitalize.
3.
Down low, and the plot
3
thickens
balls,
here.
no
3-0. Three runs already home here. Well, they let him go there, but he missed it for strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Fouled away. Just foul. pitch one more time. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
And stepping in, Nolan Arenado. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on its way. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
1-0.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball 2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
A bouncer up the middle. There's one. Relay to Bell, the double play, and that's how the inning ends. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Cards lead it 5-1. Digging in will be Carter Kieboom. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
Here's the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On, he pops it up. Brock's in pursuit, and no one will get this one. Another 0-2 now from Wainwright. Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Well, that's just the case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your...
Oh, hold on. What a stop. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed the second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
Here now is Juan Soto. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Set with the 0-1. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as Vlad shows his wheels by swiping second. Well, the offense has been in short supply here tonight, so maybe that bag was aimed at finding another way to generate some runs.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Guerrero leads off second with one gone in the inning. Down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
Next to stand in is Gary Carter. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch.
Ball that time.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in over to first, and that retires the side. One left for Washington. They're down here 5-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Yadier Molina. Now here's the first offering.
Nope, that's down.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The pitch. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Number 19. Second base.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
That brings in Tommy Edmund. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison.
Now to the plate, here is Harrison Bader, a hit in 2 tries so far. First offering, as he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but 1 pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
2-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for
You got a
him.
full count.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
No hits to this point. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
No, inside.
Pops this one up. Kieboom has a play. He'll come to the plate with it. And he is safe at the plate as they open things further to 6-1 now.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
At the plate now, Ozzie Smith. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Edmund, the runner at third. Bader at second. Wainwright at first with no outs. On the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
The left fielder, number 20, Lou Brock.
Next to hit, Lou Brock. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First pitch on the way as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
No strike.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Daniel Hudson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Michael Lee will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
And he's one rookie that's not afraid of the moment. That's his second knock of the game. This one a double, and he looks like the type of player that knows he belongs.
Into the box now, Mark McGuire, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. The 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Schwarber is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Another good inning for the Cardinals as the usual sea of red love what they're seeing. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Miles Michaelis is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the switch-hitting first baseman, Josh Bell.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass-the-baton mentality. Starts one at-bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
No balls and 1 strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. Chasing after it is Brock. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 12, Kyle Schwarber.
So here is Kyle Schwarber. It was a walk in his last trip. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's
and he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. 2-0 to the National center fielder. Too high, and it's 3-0. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
There's ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Here's Starlin Castro. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for Washington. They trail big. It's 9-1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping up is Nolan Arenado. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, down.
There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Standing in now, Yadier Molina as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
One out, nobody on. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Tommy Edmund.
Now to bat, Tommy Edmund. Career line against Daniel Hudson. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. So now to the plate, Harrison Bader, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Number 88 is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Lifted down the line in left. Arenado trying to get there, and foul. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside, 3-0 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Carter Kieboom.
So 2 down now in the Washington 8th. And in steps Carter Kieboom to give it a try. First pitch on its way. As he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Ball, that's off
Outside
the plate.
at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. That's popped up. McGuire in foul ground, but this will land untouched.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
High pop up. Edmund is there for it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail big. It's 9-1. Luis Avila comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Now at the plate, Miles Michaelis. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's set. Here it comes. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
Hit on the ground out to short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Smith. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. One out, nobody on. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Into the box, Lou Brock. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Adios, pelota. Solo shot here to straightaway right field, giving him an even 150 as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Hey, every once in a while, the speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Number 8.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee. Into right field, that's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
At the plate now, Mark McGuire, and it's grounded just foul down the line. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Nope.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Lee is off at first with 2 away.
No,
and he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single.
Now
3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Arenado.
To the plate now, Nolan Arenado. He'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Chopper down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Again, another foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. 1 for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. It's the Redbirds 10 and the Nats 1. So now here is Vladimir Guerrero starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
Lee is there to put it away, and true to form, Vlad up there hacking, and he's gone on one pitch.
Now back left field. Juan Soto.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Juan Soto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Corbin.
So next to hit is Gary Carter, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now here's the first offering.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The St. Louis Cardinals brought the bats in this one with 18 total hits. Adam Wainwright gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Miles Michaelis takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 10 runs, 18 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Nationals, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Adam Wainwright. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Patrick Corbin. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.